Hi everybody, my name is Dreamkasha. My name is Kasha Druva actually, but I call myself Dreamkasha because of the nature of what I do. Okay, I'm really obsessed with dreams, with sending the attention and focus towards the thing that we really want, which are our dreams ultimately, no matter what it is. And I would like to talk to you about affirmations a little bit more today because it is important, very, very crucial, so that you understand that everything that is happening in your life is happening because of you, right? Because of the way you think, okay? And I often, very, very often, do I hear things like, oh, well, like, oh, I'm tired. Oh my God, I can't be bothered. I have no energy. Where do you get the energy from? Well, the energy is from the inside. It's not from the outside. You can't get your energy out from energy drinks, from coffee, from anything really apart from yourself. Okay, and the more energetic you get, the more energetic you get. Okay, but you have to have a right mindset if you want to have a lot of energy. Okay, because the energy comes from the things that you love doing rather than what you force yourself to do. Okay, and the reason why majority of people have this mentality that they have to do certain things is because this is what they've been programmed into. Okay, they are programmed in such way that they do the things that they are told that they need to do rather than they question it and say like, no, I actually want to do this, right? And so that's one thing, and determining what you really love doing. And what comes next is discipline of actually just getting up and doing it, right? Because that's a completely different story. So affirmations are amazing opportunity for you to keep focused on what you want, because if you are affirming in the present tense, this means it sends signals to your subconscious mind that there is a new thought that arises, right? And the more often you repeat it, the more often you say it out loud, even like, so, well, there is this belief that you shouldn't say things out loud if you wish for it because they're not going to come true. That's bullshit, okay? You should say them more and more often as possible. You should talk about your plans. You should talk about your ideas. You should talk about everything that you want to do, you dream about, and your wishes and your dreams and your, as I say, ideas and plans, because this is what your subconscious mind is feeding on. Okay, you feeding your subconscious mind. This is your emotional body, right? So it produces, when you say something and you believe it, you will produce emotion that will bring you more of the frequency of that feeling, right? So of that emotion. And that is so beautiful because we are such creative creatures. We are just such this is the highest form of creation, right? I mean, even in Bible and everywhere else, I'm not really I was raised as Catholic, but I just don't really know the quotations. However, I know, right, that it's being said that we are similar to God. We've been created as an image of God and stuff, because that's what we are here for, right? God created us, and however you want to call it, whether God, life, universe, energy, right? This is all the same thing, and we've been created, okay? And somehow we've been created in such perfect way, and now we have exactly the same ability, maybe not to such advanced extent just yet, but we have the same ability, and that comes only from the energy, okay, from the energy of thoughts and emotions that we hold within our bodies, with physical bodies. And since we are multidimensional and there is many layers that we actually consist of, right? They are operating under certain laws, okay? And the law of a vibration is one of the most that's a primary law, right? And law of vibration, okay, is, in short term, is that whatever you vibe in now, you get back, right? So think about it for a moment, what your energy is today, right? If your energy is determined by what you are thinking about, if your energy is determined about what you feel, right, then that energy will go out, right, and it will bring more of what you are vibing, okay? And if you are vibing a lot of fear, if you're vibing a lot of worry, a lot of resentment, a lot of jealousy, a lot of anger, right? All of this, right? You are vibrating out. This is a law of, it's got two problems. There are two problems if you hold energies like that, right? It's harmful to your physical body. So after a while, you are going to become uneasy, and your body will be in a state of dis-ease, okay? And then disease, eventually you're gonna go ill, right? You're gonna become ill, because that's the only way to become ill, right? To hold a lot of negative energy. Negative, I mean low vibrational. You can be unconscious of that fact. Just because you have a negative energy doesn't mean that you are a bad person. You might not be aware of what beliefs you are holding and why you are behaving a certain way. You keep on repeating the same pattern all the time because you don't know that whatever thoughts or beliefs you are holding, they control in your life, your consciousness, that you are within just at that very moment, just right now. Okay, so the sooner you start working on yourself and notice that personal development is the most important thing, should be on your agenda, right? The more you are going to get rid of and cleanse out all those energies out of your system, so you can then replace them with something more positive, which is joy, happiness, joy of creation, for example, right? So whatever you start creating and doing is going to give you amazing feeling, therefore it's going to bring you more, right? And that's why this is how you get the energy. That's how you get the positive energy from, a lot of energy, right? If you have low vibe, that is so tiring for your body, then even if you have a lot of coffee, it's not going to work, because you are holding yourself and your physical body in such low vibe that your body is sort of using a lot of energy in order to stay in it, right? So your being is tiring itself. It's not like you are tired. You are being in a tiredness, in a state that is making you tired, okay? So you can change that. You can change that by doing certain things, right? I'm not going to be talking about it now, because it's a long process, but I wanted to talk to you about affirmations, okay? They change your vibe, provided you repeat them all the time, okay? And the more you obsess about feeding your subconscious mind with things that will be serving your physical body, right? Because if you affirm in a positive way, rather than I'm tired, I can't be bothered, this place is shit, oh my god, these people are crap, blah blah blah. But if you actually just feed the things like, I'm so grateful for everything I've got right now, I am so happy that I can create, I am so happy right now that I have whatever I have right now, right? I am so happy that I can go out in the sun, I'm so happy that I've got a coffee and I've got access to food or whatever, or I can go for a walk in the forest and make myself feel so good, or I'm so happy that I am physically, like, bodily fully able and I can just go and do exercises or ride a bike or just or jog, whatever. And I'm so happy that I've got talents and I use them and utilize my potential in 100% to the best ability I can during the day, and so on. Your life is going to be completely different to the person who is just saying like, oh god, she's a bitch, or oh my god, this is crap. Did you hear they raped the children there in Ukraine? Or did you hear that this is what happened? Did you hear this is what happened? Right. I'm not saying that this is something that we shouldn't acknowledge and just be aware of that, right? But thinking about it on a daily basis and listening about the news all over again is literally hurting your body, okay? It's hurting, it's self-harm, okay? And the more self-harm you hold, right, the more self-harm you will receive, yeah? You will manifest itself outside in your reality as the same form of that, maybe in a different situation. Maybe there's going to be somebody that is going to, I don't know, scratch your car, right? Or it's going to be someone who's going to do something to in spite, right, to make you feel worse, right? Or your car is going to break, or something is going to happen that's going to have exactly the same negative effect that you're feeling, that you hold already inside of your heart, is feeling, right? The feeling is held, right? So I hope it makes sense. Now, affirmations that you should be saying on a daily basis is things that you want, rather than things that are current state. And I will never shut my mouth about this, because this is the only way for you to start changing your reality. Because a lot of people come up to me and they are moaning, okay? I don't really like this. I don't like, unless it's my friend, unless it's somebody who's got genuine problem, right? That, well, we should just sit down and just find a solution for it, right? If a random person just comes up to me and talks to me about the problems only, their problems, they don't even know me, they don't know who I am, they don't care about who I am, they don't want to know anything about me, they just want to dump their problems on me and then carry on with the day and leave me with a negative energy. I try to block people like this and avoid people like this as much as I can, because this is that's also another form of self-harm. Going out there and being this little magnet and being used, letting yourself be used to people who want to talk to you about problems and giving you a lot of negative energy and a lot of negative images inside of your mind, so that then you process it inside of your mind and your physical body is going to express it with the emotion, right? Which is going to be unpleasant. And the more unpleasant you feel, the more unpleasant you vibe out, the more unpleasant you receive later on, because the vibration is going to cause you get exactly the same and level frequency of what you are vibing out of your body, okay? So your job, in other words, right, your job during the day, all the time, 24 hours a day, is to make sure that your energy is as clean as possible, and you hold it as clean as possible by removing everything that doesn't feel right, by doing everything that feels right, by removing everything from your space, including people that make you feel low, bad, horrible, right? Don't think that you are a martyr when you are actually just listening to your friend moaning to you for 2 hours about something that she's got a problem with and that she's incidentally never ever even approached, right, and took responsibility for in order to solve the problem, because it's more convenient for her or him to talk about the problems all the time and look like a little victim, right? I always say, like, don't be a little bitch, right? Don't be, right? Because you shouldn't be, okay? You cannot be a little moaner and little whiner and little victim when you know that your whatever you say out of yourself, whatever you say, is creating more of what you say. Whatever you feel is creating more of what you feel, and whatever you think is creating more of what you think, okay? So if you don't take responsibility for your own thoughts, emotions, and like feelings, right, and words, right, then your reality is not going to change. Your reality only going to change when you start affirming positively, right? And even if you are, I know it sounds a little bit like fraudulent lie when you are in a state of disease and you are ill, but you are starting to say, like, I'm a healthy person, right? But is this is just a little tool to help you understand, right, that it is possible for you, okay? Because if you say it in the present tense, your subconscious mind will hear you, right? Your cells, your body cells, they have every single body cell, and there are millions of them, if not billions. They also have little consciousnesses, okay? And those consciousnesses, they also are little emotional bodies, right? So those emotional bodies, they are going to absorb what you say to them and start to work towards the fact that you just presented them, because they have, that's how energy works, and there is nothing that can stop it if you consistently just repeat it all the time, okay? I've got nothing to drink. I didn't bring myself anything to drink. I'm really, my throat is funny. Morning coffee. Oh my God, at 7 p.m. Well, better than nothing. Anyway, what I'm saying is here, guys, affirm whatever you want, not what you are experiencing at the moment. Whatever you want, okay? So I just wanted to also say, I'm going to post some examples of affirmations underneath in description, but in description there is a link to my Etsy shop that I started and created, and I hope you guys going to enjoy it. Have a look. Everything I create is already there, and I am selling all my creations over there, okay? So I invite you, and take care of yourselves. I love you. Bye-bye.